Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Seagate Firecuda Cup. This is week number 2. We are in the last stage for the night. It will be one more taking on the Rejects. My name is Dinosaurs, and I'm joined now by the wonderful, amazing production man and co-caster himself, Nutters. Nutters, in this game, Rejects versus one more. Both teams yet to score a win in this championship. What do you think is going to happen?
I think we're going to have a close game here. Might be the only series to take us to that best of 5, but I'm looking forward to whatever we get. One more have been performing extremely well, obviously, in the AU and NZ Championship. Sirix proving it with the first goal, and I could also see them taking it out as a 3-0.
Yeah, well, I'm definitely backing one more with how well I got to watch them play last night, as Adzi just couldn't get there in time. Cyrix with a nice little shot. Shady granted the assist as well. So one more have been really solidifying this new roster. There were questions and doubts about how well they perform after that breakup, pretty much between side of one more. But in the end, Cyrix has managed to pull this team together and has formed one hell of a powerhouse, as they have been beating top teams left and right. Cyrix plays it forward to Elusive. Nice little centering ball to Shady. Shady scores! Adzi was caught backwards there, couldn't get it. And one more going absolutely ham right now, Nutters.
That was an absolutely loving passing play. Just Sirix straight up to Elusive, pops it central for the lovely Shady. Finishes that one off. 2-0 lead, 50 seconds played. Great start to this game as Greeny and Elusive will go for this. Greeny knocks it out to the side. Shady's going to come through. Gets it cleared straight up the field. It's going to drop down. Orion and Adzi, get a touch on that, but Shady ends up putting it just a bit further over. Elusive tries to play it central again, but Orion with a lovely clear. Elusive's going to try and drop this one in for Shady, but Orion yet again getting the clear out. Trying to get a passing play on here. It's a good one, but Sirix back in net for one more. Gets that save, and he's able to dribble this one straight up. He's got good control of this one. So over the top, Shady gets it down, but Orion and Greeny performing to make an amazing save out of that one.
Yeah, Orion chasing down the field now, but Sirix is going to beat him to it. Pops it off the roof, though. So straight to Adzi. Good little centering ball here. Good chance for Orion, but Shady meets him there halfway. Manages to get the block. Greeny tries to put it down. Sirix once more in the way. One more defense proving quite strong at the moment, as the Adzi and the rest of the Rejects just can't get it in. Now Orion gets challenged on the wall. Good little play. Greeny with a good chance. Passes it back to Orion. Orion puts it on. Sirix, though, is there. The rotation for one more are on point right now, and the Rejects just can't seem to break this defensive line. Elusive, nice little touch there to Shady. Shady pops it back up. Maybe trying to pop it into Elusive, just couldn't get the angle. As he's going to play it off the side wall. Shady with a nice little setup, but Sirix is deciding not to go for it, instead playing defensive, waiting for this touch. Greeny puts it on Saga, but Sirix once more. This man is on fire right now, getting all the reads and making sure he's always in the way, Nutters.
Doing a great job at that. Sirix playing this one forward. Getting nicely in there. Orion actually pops that one over Elusive. It's a shot coming in from Greeny. Puts it off the crossbar. Nobody there to try and follow that one up. Orion's able to keep it in the half. And Shady just trying to knock this one away. Gets a challenge on both players, but unable to get the touch on it against Adzi. Does fall down off of Elusive. That's the shot on. That's the first goal coming back for the Rejects. Greeny puts one on the board. 2.5 minutes still to go, so halfway through this game, only a goal down. Sirix just not getting far enough behind that one, and it drops ever so nicely for Greeny.
Yeah, and Shady actually getting a bit too boost hungry there, so he was out of position with those rotations, and that's what allowed Greeny to have such an easy shot on net. So one more finally having a bit of a crack at the armor, and the Rejects taking care of it very efficiently. Elusive almost gets it in with the solo play, though. In the end, the pinch off the wall a bit too strong. But Shady is there to recover. Orion with a very poor touch off the back of his car. Heads over the head and just gives back possession to one more. Adzi, though, good little read off this back wall after Sirix tried to put it in. And Greeny fakes out Elusive there with the touch. Adzi pays it up off the back wall. Good chance here. But Orion playing very slow. Shady and Sirix come together to make the save, though. So no challenge from one more there. I thought they'd try and, at least go for it off that backboard, and then they don't. Greeny with a nice little touch up off the backboard from Adzi. Adzi tries to get the redirect, though, but Elusive proving too strong in this back line right now. Shady gets beaten by Greeny. Greeny with a good chance here. Centered ball. It's open net if Orion and the boys from the Rejects can get onto it, but unfortunately just couldn't get there. Sirix open net, though, in return, and one more will capitalize on that. So maybe a bit of a bait play there, left and open. Lucy with a great challenge there, actually beating both Adzi and Orion on that challenge, and then bumping Greeny out, leaving Sirix with a nice open net for a goal.
Littlest of touches on screen. He does prevent him getting back. Increases that lead out to the 3-1. And Orion actually coming straight through after that kickoff there. Cheating up. Can't get it on, but Greeny will come through. Shady not able to get that one cleared away. Makes the save on the initial shot. Greeny follows it up. Finishes it in. Shady just getting unlucky. Not able to get behind that one. 3-2 now. And really, it's just going back and forth, back and forth. Neither team really holding the, I suppose, well, one more holding the lead, but just not convincingly at the moment, as it looks like this was going to be going up again, and Greeny might actually just get another touch on this to Orion, but Elusive in there to make the save, and Sirix able to get the clear out.
Yeah, Elusive going up, but Adzi beats him after a nice little pre-jump. Make sure he's in position first. Good steering there, but Shady reads it well. Managing to stop it just as far as his goalpost. Greeny looking for the touchdown to Orion. Orion just can't get there, and a lot of boost gone to waste there for the side of the rejects. Shady, nice little block. Elusive's there, but unfortunately Shady and Elusive are overlapping here, so not really much chance here for one more. Sykes getting aggressive, and because of it, had no one back around with a nice little touch though. Good chance for the rejects. It's up over the net. Adzi puts it in and punishes them there. So the rotations once again breaking down for one more, and because of that, Elusive was forced to make a bad touch. Unfortunately, it just popped straight up for him. Couldn't get the second touch into the wall, and Adzi puts it into the net. So we have a tied ball game now, Nutters, 3 apiece, and the rejects are looking to be quite strong.
Yeah, rejects really starting to put it back on the board, really putting this pressure on one more, and obviously making that scoreline pressure look ever so slightly closer by the second. Shady's going to come through, get that one out to the side. It'll be Sirix to challenge on Greeny there, but this ball's still going back towards the one more net. Very unlucky to go there, but luckily enough, it does go high and wide. Cleared out now by Shady with that pinch. He's going to follow this one up off Elusive's pass. It looks like Sirix will actually clear this one straight up to Elusive. The shot is on! Off the crossbar. Absolutely unlucky for Elusive. That was a lovely ball from Sirix, but now Orion clearing this one up. He's going to be trying to take this one down. He can't get the second touch, but Greeny coming through. Sirix with a lovely save. As he's going to drop this one down, and Elusive to clear it out as well. 10 seconds on the clock. Elusive knocking this one up. What can he do? He's going to play that one back, and now it's looking slightly better for rejects. Adzi not going to get onto that one, and I think we're going to an overtime.
Yeah, so we are seeing the ball still up in the air though. Greeny pops it up, and in the end though, it does drop. Sorry, Ramos wanted to get the pop, but in the end, one more. The rejects, game number 1, the last 2 for the night, and they're already treating us with an overtime. And this is the second one for the night as well. We did see the previous game between Corvidae and Alpha Sydney go down to an overtime of only 11 seconds. So this one seems to be lasting a bit longer, but we'll have to see by how much after a nice pass from Greeny to Adzi, but in the end can't capitalise. Orion comes in. Shady can't get there. The back foot feels bad, and while it lasted a bit longer than the last one, it was only 8 seconds, and Orion, Adzi, and Greeny, the rejects themselves, find themselves the winning game 1.
Only 19 seconds. That's something I can relate to with that overtime, but Reject's going to take out the first game here in this best of 5 series. Getting themselves on the board now. It's not a bad place for them to be. They just need to try and keep this one up. My prediction's instantly gone out of the window of the idea that one more could 3-0 this now. So I think it was just such a strong start that one more had. Just, you know, put me a little bit on edge there. I thought they might do ever so slightly better taking this game out. But Orion, Greeny, Adzi just working so well together, really bringing it back. 15 shots from them in total. Just, you know, mounting that pressure, and, well, they've taken the win.
Yeah, and you know, if you continually bombard the opposition's goal, eventually you will find cracks in their armor. You will start denying them boost, and that's what the rejects did. They played that really well, and they managed to work it. All 4 of their goals were assisted as well. Same with one more. 3 of theirs were assisted. So a lot of good passing plays coming out so far from both teams, as we do see the rejects take game number 1. A lot of people actually predicting that this is going to be a 3-2 scoreline, and crowd and community seem to be split between who's going to take it. Some people say rejects, some people say one more. I know both you and I seem to think it's going to be one more, but at the end of the day, we have to see what team outperforms the other as we're on to game number 2, Nutters, and it looks like one more trying to start off well.
Yeah, trying to start off well, playing this one forward, but still not an early goal coming in just yet. Shady's going to follow this one through. He's going to try and play this one off the wall. He does get onto the backboard. Orion there to clear it out for the rejects, however. Greeny should be able to follow this one, but actually taps it ever so slightly past Elusive. Lovely car control from him. Tries to pop it over Sirix, but Sirix just gets enough of a touch. Shady and Orion go at that one. Shady wins out. Sirix actually wins out against Adzi, but luckily Greeny is back. Should be able to play around with this. Didn't pick up the boost though, so now this is dropping central. Sirix is there, drops it. No chance for Adzi. And that will be 1-0. Sirix getting the first goal of the match yet again.
Yeah, elusive with a great passing right there. Sirix up nice and early. The touch wasn't exactly amazing, but it was enough to put Rejects in a bad spot as he couldn't get there in time. So, as you said, Sirix finding that early goal once more for one more first goal of the game. Elusive challenging the kickoff there against Orion. In the end, it will go to Greeny and the side of the Rejects. Actually, nice little pop-up here. Good chance, but Orion waiting for the pass from Greeny. Good chance off the post, though. And it's so close, but now all of a sudden the Rejects have to get back because one more have a good chance here to put it forward. Sirix touches down, but unfortunately no one there to back him up as everyone had rotated away. Shady waiting for this in the defensive half, though. He does play it forward. Elusive pops it back into Shady. Good little team play there to continue the aggression forward. Adzi with a nice little block, though, stopping Sirix from continuing to push that. Orion gets a nice little stop, and a demolition from Adzi frees up their net. Greeny puts it in the back of the goals, and there we go. The Rejects finding their response there as one more, maybe committing a bit too quickly there to that all-out aggression.
Yeah, that was quite nice. Greeny does manage to put that one in. Getting the scores back equal again. And it's nice and early for them this time. They won't be looking for an overtime this time round. You'd expect them to be trying to put a couple more in. Adzi puts this one up, drops it down. Orion's there. What a team play coming out from the Rejects.
Yeah, that was absolutely sick. You saw Adzi here play it off the backboard and then put it centered from Orion. Elusive just couldn't get there in time. And that, my friend, has to be one of the best team plays so far that I've seen in the current running seasons. So now going to see what happens here. The kickoff once more. Sirix nice on target. Elusive challenging. Greeny, though, comes flying across the face of the net and will get that save. Plays out to Orion around. Pops it forward to Greeny. Greeny maybe trying to find Adzi, but plays it forward instead. Just couldn't get there. So Adzi waiting for the touch from one more. As Shady plays it down. Greeny, good challenge. Instead, Shady wins it again. And it's bouncing across the face of his own goals. Orion is there to put it on target. Sirix, though, good read. Stops the Greeny aggression. Shady trying to get the pass centered, but just couldn't get onto it at the moment. So one more somewhat struggling to find their feet right now. Lucy with a nice little touch, though, but it is too high. Shady comes flying, and as I say, they are struggling to find their feet. They find themselves a goal instead.
Yeah, just puts it off the crossbar. Shady's ready for it. Orion doesn't get the touch as he drops down. Very unlucky on that one. Will be a goal to Shady, equalizing it yet again. And these two teams really going at it in this best of 5 series. Wouldn't be surprised if one more able to take this one out. And like I said, we do see a game, obviously a game 5, the first one for the night. Elusive challenging that one. It's going to be Orion to come through, though. He's going to put it high. Luckily, Shady predicts that, carries it off the crossbar, able to knock this one up towards Elusive. But as he plays it across, nobody there for one more to slot that one in. Elusive dropping this one down. Shady comes through, but he can't put it on target either. It does go high and wide. Orion to just get control of this one. Gets bumped a little by Shady. Nobody following up from one more yet again. And Orion dropping this back for Greeny. Should be quite a nice play up to Adzi. Adzi just misses that one, and one more should be able to clear this one ever so slightly out. Greeny putting this one back down in front of goal. Adzi comes through. 3-2 the lead to Rejects.
Yeah, should be able to clear it out, but unfortunately it couldn't, as Greeny read that so efficiently. Shady just couldn't get off the wall in time, and Adzi punishing that after a nice little touch from Greeny allows him to get it centered. As you said, Rejects find themselves the lead once more, 3-2. One more, needing one more to equalize this again. So Sirix, good little aggressive there as the pinch just bounces out to the heavens themselves as Adzi pops it up. Oh, sorry, Orion pops up for Adzi. Adzi puts it on target. Greeny is able to put it back in the backboard after a touch from Shady. Sirix only getting as far as Orion, though, as one more are keeping, the Rejects are keeping the pressure on one more right now. It's a nice little touch from Greeny, puts it down. Sirix, though, is there to be able to clear it out. Adzi, nice little read, gets the pinch off the wall as well. So Shady coming across in the end, pushes it downfield. Just waiting to see what happens. Orion is there, gonna beat him in the air. Now Sirix is up, denying this little pass off the wall. Sirix takes it down, but Orion with a nice little touch. Greeny waiting for that big pass, unfortunately just didn't bounce out enough for him. So one more, finally get a bit of room to breathe after a nice little pass from Elusive. Sirix almost gets there, but Greeny with a nice little intercept will start to push it back down the field. Shady with intercept, Adzi's up nice and early into the corner. Couldn't get the second touch that he might have wanted. Instead, Shady's going to clear it back out to the side. Elusive plays it forward for Shady. Orion, good read though. He's able to stop that. And one more struggling to get it out of the defensive half, notice.
Yeah, coming in now. Shady will try and clear it again, but Adzi right there on halfway does get the touch. Orion plays it back for him, but not able to come through and finish on that. Elusive going to try and knock this one forward. Orion does get a challenge in yet again. Sirix to clear. Elusive's up. He's going to try and redirect this, but Adzi right there. He's going to actually have a shot on here, and that will be the lead 4-2. Adzi just going for the save. Turns it into a straight-up counter-attacking shot. And that was absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah, that was just beautiful. Elusive, maybe feeling a bit robbed there, as you do just see the OK come out and chat. So he's obviously feeling a bit jibbed, but in the end, the luck was smiling as his way after a nice little touch. And now Grinny takes off the wall, looking for a touchdown to Adzi. Can't get it. After a nice little redirect, though, Shady forced to make a good save. Looking to play it center. Poor touch, though, as Elusive has to come across to help him out. Adzi is there to try and get this block as well. Pops it forward for the team effort as Granny and Orion sort of pinch it away down the field. Sirix able to rotate back, push this up, but only as far as Orion because the pass goes to none of his teammates. One more struggling here. Orion pops it up in front of the net. The rejects getting a good aggressive rotation coming in at the moment. Shady, though, finally able to clear it out as he's looking for the second touch. Orion reads it well, though. It's going to drop down off that little corner and off the roof. Adzi beats Elusive, and suddenly it's a one-on-one. Adzi versus Sirix. The old teammates going head-to-head. In the end, Sirix will win that. And he's going to be able to push it up, but Adzi once again retains possession, drops it around one, can't drop it in though. Adzi going for the Hail Mary, solo plays at the moment, unfortunately just not working out. 10 seconds left, and I think one more might be in a bit of trouble here as the timer starts to tick down. 2-goal deficit, and if they drop this, they will be 2-0 down the series, and coming back from that is definitely a very hard mental pressure as we do see the timer finally run out. The Rejects take game number 2. And a lot of people were expecting a close series, but at the moment, the Rejects, it is very dominant nutters, and we might even see a 3-0 come out.
Yeah, this is quite surprising. I think everyone was expecting one more to be that team that was sort of straight out of the, just coming straight out of the stables, really going hot. But instead, we're seeing the Rejects coming in. Maybe Adzi just wants to have a serious vengeance against one more than just the name. Obviously, considering, he was... I believe there was a bit of drama when he was asked to leave the team, so maybe he's come back with a vengeance. Obviously going for a couple of those solo plays. Sirix saving out his last solo play, but I think the Rejects are looking good to 3-0 this now. Wouldn't be surprised if we do see one more get at least one game back out of this, but obviously the Rejects looking absolutely on fire.
Yeah, and Adzi has definitely formed a great team here with Orion and Greeny. So you're going to see what happens here as the kickoff for game number 3 gets underway. Already Elusive pops it off to that side ball to Shady. Unfortunately, Adzi putting it forward for Orion, just couldn't get onto it. So Sirix is going to come off the backboard here, try and clear it out. There's one more narrowly avoiding it. Dangerous chances. Orion once again puts it on target. And we've only played 15 seconds so far, but already one more, feeling the pressure as the Reject continuously pound this ball towards the net. Finally, Shady putting on some pressure of their own as one more continues to play it forward, but nice little touch from Orion there. Adzi couldn't get onto it, but Greeny will. And he's going to play it downfield here. Good little bounce out of that corner. Very favourable for the Rejects here. Greeny takes out Elusive, but Shady doing a lot of work off that backboard to have to clear it out as well. And now we're seeing the reverse. Shady, good little attack there, but Adzi shuts it down very quickly now.
I'd say the only chance one more actually have of getting into this game is for Sirix not to score the first goal, because we've seen him score the first goal in the last 2 matches and they've lost both of them. So maybe Sirix just needs to hold back, try and let someone else score the first goal, try and make the comeback themselves. But for now, it's Orion trying to clear this one out. Elusive coming up on this. It's going to fall nicely for Shady, but he gets challenged by Adzi. He has to play this towards the wall. He completely whiffs that one, drops it, leaves it for Sirix instead. Orion knocks this one high. Elusive's up. He's going to see what he can do, but Adzi coming through gets a lovely clear away. It's out to the side though, so Shady can follow this one up. It's high, it's dropping down. Orion off the crossbar, able to come up underneath that one, clear it out. Sirix trying to get the touch on that, can't redirect it. Greeny with a clear. Orion trying to play this one back to Adzi. Adzi's going to go up here. This is going to be dropping back down for Orion. Plays it back to Adzi. Adzi coming through. Takes a shot on Elusive with the save. Greeny coming through and Elusive with another save. Orion playing this one high and Shady with the clear.
Yeah, Greeny tried to take out Shady and to no avail, but now all of one more have over-rotated. Reject with a good chance. Unfortunately, a poor touch there from Orion. Couldn't get it back to Adzi in time. And the defense is rotated back around, but it's a big rotation. Mishap, but Greeny missing an open net. He's going to be kicking himself for that. That would put him ahead in the series. And now Sirix plays on the back ball. Good chance here for Shady. Unfortunately, can't get on the end of that. And now it will be the Rejects taking it off the backboard. Elusive, though, instead playing it once more towards the middle. And Greeny coming off the goal line to clear it out. Sirix is playing it forward to Shady. Shady looking for that little interesting touch instead of Ryan's going to push it downfield. Elusive, though, plays it up for Shady once more. Shady just hovering around in that offensive area, trying to be a pest for the side of the Rejects. Greeny beats Sirix in that corner there. Orion trying to follow it up, but Shady's going to push it downfield. It's down to Adzi and Shady. Shady, good center here. Pops it up for Sirix. Greeny absolutely pushes him out the way. Sirix getting manhandled right now as he gets denied that early goal. Ends up demolishing him for that. So a bit of payback obviously coming out there, as now Elusive stops the pass. Sukes going absolutely ham in this back line now, as he's completely wrecking havoc on the reject side. Orion, nice little chip. Fortunately, it was saved by Elusive. In comes Adzi, hits the crossbar. Six, no boost, manages to get the save. Adzi with a good chance. Adzi scores, and the Rejects finally score the first goal in game number 3. And for the series, they finally take the first goal lead.
Yeah, that was absolutely lovely. Greeny manages to drop that one down. Maybe Sirix just got a little bit too hyped up with all those demos that he was getting. The save wasn't too bad, but obviously could have done to clear it away ever so slightly better. Drops it instead. Adzi to finish. Lovely shots coming through. Now, attacking for Elusive here. He's going to play this one high. It's high. Sirix is up. He's going to drop this down. It's not on target. Shady goes up, but plays it even higher. Adzi out to the side to try and clear this away. Does get bumped by Sirix. Elusive with a shot. That'll be a goal. And one more, getting one back into this one. Not too bad for them, actually getting back in relatively quick after that first goal scored.
Yeah, Sirix being a bit of a pest there, sort of stopped Adzi getting a proper hit on that. And as you saw, Elusive just absolutely powerhousing that into the top crossbar, drops in the end. So one more gifted there, one more goal. And they tie it up. Sirix following this up into the corner. Good little centering ball. Orion can't get onto it. Elusive pulled out the last second though. So obviously didn't have faith in the width. And now it will be Elusive on that back line though, banking out a save after Adzi chipped it over to one more player. Shady going up nice and early, plays it into the backboard. Can he get the redirect? Instead it bounces out very nicely. Elusive just can't get onto it correctly as it just goes wide. Sirix, good challenge on Adzi, and it is going to bounce towards the halfway. Elusive wins that challenge, passes to Sirix. Elusive back to Sirix. Oh, Sirix back to Elusive, sorry. But in the end, Orion beats them both out. Chips over the head of Shady as well. Adzi, nice little touch. It is wide. Greeny's coming in though. Good chance here to put it back center. Shady though, with a nice rotation once again. One more, able to stop that good chance there. Orion, poor touch, almost puts it into his own net, but Adzi is able to get back in time. Sirix pops to the center. Shady can't get onto it as Greeny beats him into it. Elusive up nice and early, and it does look like Orion's going to push this down towards Adzi, but Adzi's just going to give it up, go for boost. So one more good chance here. Greeny up nice and early though. He's going to push it away, and the Reject defense is holding strong, Nutters.
Yeah, they're doing a great job here, just holding in on this one, but the score's still level. They will need a goal to finish this off. Need to pull something out of the bag soon, or we'll be seeing another overtime here coming into game 3, and really hope that they don't want this going to a game 4. They'll be looking to get this goal out now. But Elusive and Shady, the two players up, nobody really back defensively, but Rejects will get someone back in the end. Greeny able to play this one up. Sirix the last man back here, but Elusive coming around will wrap it up. We'll be able to clear it out. Might be able to get a shot to or a pass off here. Instead, Adzi comes through, gets it cleared away ever so slightly, but it's still sitting at just in that corner. Orion trying to clear it out now. 10 seconds left on the clock. Ticking down, waiting for this to come through. Orion playing it into the corner. Not looking like we're going to see any attacking play out of this, but it is high. That's going to go down. We're seeing an overtime here in game number 3.
There we go, so the third overtime for the night, second for this series, and let's see if they can get it past the 90-second mark, or if at the very least one more can bring this into a game number 4 by taking the win here. Sirix actually missing that, so good chance gone to waste. Elusive though comes across, does pull it up, looking for the centering pass, gets that second touch, but Adzi reads it very well and keeps it down. Elusive after a good touch from Cyrix, passes back to Sirix. Sirix almost puts it on, but Adzi is there to make the save, and Adzi's been such a thorn on the side of Sirix this game, and vice versa. They're competing head to head, and at the moment it's hard to say who was ahead. However, I must say I think it would be Adzi, as his team is 2-0 up. The touch goes downfield. Greeny chases up. Shady with a good pressure though, continues to agonize the Rejects defense right here. Sirix pops it into the backboard. Good chance here. Adzi though reads it well, pops it back forward, but only as far as Elusive, as all of the Rejects are on the back line right now. They're on the back foot. They need to be careful, otherwise they could concede this. Orion is able to get the clearance after a poor touch from Sirix. Elusive challenges. It goes over the head of everyone. Adzi and Sirix going head to head once more. Sirix wins down on that, but Greeny is backing him up. Adzi puts it forward to Orion. Orion pops it up. Bit of a poor touch though, as no one can really follow up on that, and the Rejects just completely give up possession. Shady, good shot, but Greeny reading that very well, comes over the top, pops it up. Good chance here for the Rejects. Sirix reads it poorly. Shady though, the last man who is coming back, able to get a touch on it. Adzi puts it center. Shady can't get it over the top of the crossbar. Was Orion, and the Rejects are looking very dangerous right now, Nutters.
Looking dangerous, as you say, but it's still not the goal that they need. Shady able to clear this one out, playing it out to the side. He's going to look to take this one forward, but Adzi with a shot. Elusive back there to make the save. Really trying to hold on here for one more. Orion playing this one forward, and Elusive going to be there as well. Just clearing this one out. Greeny knocks it onto the backboard as well. Adzi trying to get the shot off. Greeny's going to come through, playing it forward. Adzi's there, puts it high. Orion's coming through. That'll be it. That will be Reject Shop taking it 3-0, doing an absolutely lovely job, and just absolutely demolishing one more in the end.
Yeah, that was absolutely amazing. So, of the 4 series tonight, Nutters, 3 of them were 3-0 clean sweeps. Of course, the only game that wasn't was the Silla versus Atletico, which went to a 3-1 Atletico, taking out the end. But that's it for tonight, ladies and gentlemen, for your Seagate Firecuda Championship, Firecuda Cup Championship. This has been week number 2. My name's been Dinosaurs. I've been joined with Nutters. I'd like to give a big shout out and thank you to, of course, Cybergamer, Seagate, and the supporting partner of Asus. These guys are making it possible for these games to happen. So make sure you're back at the same time, 7 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time, for next week's matches.